Device. Okay. Microphone. Right. Boom. There we go. Ah, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Testing. Device. Okay. Microphone. Right. Boom. There we go. Ah, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Okay, that's better. That's better. Good. Flipping grief. That was annoying. Right. Okay. Um. Okay, I mean, the mic was clearly working earlier, but for some stupid reason, it just started to blurt out when I was trying to get the mic to work when I was showcasing my stuff. Okay, right, let's just go through it one more time. Green Hill Zone Lego set. Beautiful, yes. We have Project Hail Mary in book, in disc, and Lego set. Cool, awesome stuff. Right. We also have the come on, oh for goodness. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm losing my temper on camera. Not a very flattering thing, but that's just what happens when you have a faulty setup and you expect things to go smoothly, but it doesn't. Sorry. Right. Right. Okay. Does this work? It was right here. Come on. Come on. One simple thing. Come on. Come on. Come on. In you go. In you go. In you go. There we go. There we go. Right. Okay. Here is the Gandalf taking on the Balrog. Okay, very cool. It even folds up like a bookshelf. Very cool. Very nice. All right. Here is my collection that I was trying to show you. The best of the best. Right. Sorry, guys. Sorry. That mic thing was really annoying me. Sorry. Right. Okay, so I have here all the physical collections of all the games from the Team Eco group / Gen Alpha so far, excluding, of course, Gen Atlas, which I'm looking forward to. Right. Guten Tag, mein Freund. Yes, glad for you to join us. Right, just showing off my collection. Team Eco games. I'm looking forward to getting a physical copy of Gen Atlas, or at least owning it in Epic Game Stores, whatever. I've got Blu-ray discs of all 6 Middle-earth movies. I mean, obviously there's War of the Rohirrim and the upcoming Hunt for Gollum game, but both major Middle-earth trilogies, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. That way we can have a proper Middle-earth-a-thon. And even better, extended editions. Extended editions or nothing. Doing good. Admittedly, Godzilla for Life, I'm feeling very frustrated at the moment because in my previous live stream, which was not too long ago, I had issues with my mic and it got really annoying, but I've got them resolved. So I'm in a sort of calming down kind of state right now. So I have here in this collection, I've also got both versions of Amadeus, the theatrical cut and the director's cut. A lot of people seem to prefer the theatrical cut. I suppose it's debatable, but I have both versions nonetheless. I have The Seventh Seal, classic film. It's a Wonderful Life, the ultimate Christmas movie. Stalker, the definitive philosophical movie. And you said, what if The Hunt for Gold turns out worse than The Hobbit? It could be. It could very well be. And, I mean, Andy Serkis is clearly a man who's passionate about the craft of filmmaking. I mean, he did collaborate with Peter Jackson as co-director for the Hobbit trilogy. But Andy Serkis has not had the best reputation as a director. Look no further than his recent Animal Farm adaptation, which I coined as the worst movie of 2026, mind you.
It's okay, Callum. I've also gone for a while, but I'm glad to see you, my friend. Yeah, also, if I had a friend who was just getting into Lord of the Rings, I'd have go with the theatrical one.
Yeah, I can see why you'd say that. I mean, if you're going for a very casual person who's probably not the kind of person who'd get into something like, say, Warhammer 40k or anything more in depth akin to that, I suppose the theatrical cuts would have to suffice, right? Yeah. But if you really want in-depth character building and world building, it's extended edition or nothing. Especially if you want closure for Saruman and other such characters. I have here, I mean, I don't have a physical copy of Spec Ops The Line yet, but I do own Spec Ops The Line on Steam. I mention this because I have here the book Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad, one of my favorite books, as well as one of my favorite films, Apocalypse Now. I'm planning to make a video comparing Heart of Darkness, Apocalypse Now, and Spec Ops The Line because whilst they are different stories, at their core, it's the same story. And these adaptations really, they're really fascinating to me because each of them display the same story, but use the strengths of the respective mediums to convey the same darkness. With Joseph Conrad's source material, it's through descriptive words. With Apocalypse Now, it's through visuals, and through Spec Ops The Line, it's through interactivity. Let's see what people are saying in the comments. Okay, not much. All right. I have here all of my collector's editions of one of my favorite anime shows, Violet Evergarden. And yes, I have made videos going in depth about each of the goodies that comes with these collector's editions. So, in case you're curious, can't be worse than the Golem. Yeah. Okay, briefly touching on the Hunt for Golem. The Hunt for Golem, we expect to be better than that Golem game, and I expect it to be better than that awful Rings of Power show. I'm pretty sure it can surpass that. I mean, Andy Serkis seems to be dedicated enough to the character that we're guaranteed to have an interesting movie, to say the least. And besides, if all else fails, we still have that fan-made movie I reacted with two friends of mine a while back. Hunt for Golem should be an interesting film. I guess time will tell if it's of good quality or not. Time will tell. I mean, besides, the War of the Rohirrim movie was better than Rings of Power. That's make of that as you will. So going back to Violet Evergarden, if you want to collect these yourselves, this is the source material TV show itself, which comes with the part 1.2 and art book. I love the art book. You have here the OVA movie, Violet Evergarden, Eternity in the Altar Memories doll. Also comes with an art book. I mean, they all come with art books. I should have just said that from the get-go. And the final movie in the series, canonically. It even contains a very special letter in it. That's how dedicated these collector's editions are. I will treasure them. Ooh, that's not a very promising noise, but it's still intact. Testament to the craft of Kyoto Animation. Let's see what you're seeing. Bring it closer to. Oh, sorry. Right. The only way one could stomach Rings of Power. Watch the pitch meeting videos. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Amazing. That channel is just so brilliant. You should go check it out if you haven't already. All right. I mean, I've already dedicated videos to these, but yeah, I should have dedicated them closer to the gun. All right. Here you go. Right. Right. Okay. Right, back in you go. Okay. Already mentioned these already, but might as well doof. Right. Amadeus. Seventh Seal. Stalker, It's a Wonderful Life. Gone into depth about these. Right. The other stuff I consider like the best of the best. Got here Victor Hugo's novels as well as classic fantasy stories. I've yet to read them. The Tyrant Monster series is there. I've got the Indiana Jones classic collection here. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I've got the PS2 versions of Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3. I've got Metal Gear Solid 5, the complete edition, and I've got the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1, and yes, I very much intend to get the second volume, where I can finally get my hands on Metal Gear Solid 4. That is very much on the agenda. Right. Right. Taika Waititi is said to reboot Akira. Dustin Daniel Cretton, director of Spider-Man Brand New Day, is said to direct a live-action Naruto. Really? Live-action Naruto? Huh. Okay. Let's see how he does. Colonel, can you hear me? I'm too dummy thick. Right. I've got a book of Aesop's Fables right here. Put it back in. I've also got what I consider to be my all-time favorite Sonic games for the moment. I've got Sonic X Shadow Generations. I managed to dedicate a live stream to showcasing the Day One Edition journal inside, but you can also collect the pages in the game itself, interestingly enough. Also, one of my all-time favorite games, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for the Nintendo GameCube. Absolute classic. Absolutely love it. I'm so glad I've got that A rank recorded in my YouTube video. I've got the collections of Samurai Jack. I remember getting this for Christmas. It was such a delight to get this. There is a version of this collection you can get where you have Akira at the front, but then when you look at the side, you see Jack in kind of a darkened area ready to take on a fight, which is really cool. It'd be cool to get my hands on that if possible. Maybe it's Fable Line, whatever that means. I've got here the collection of Cowboy Bebop. I like this cover with the crew and Ed just reaching out her hand to grab the quirky camera position. Got fond memories of this. This was my gateway to other kinds of anime. Come on, Tails. Let's go on an adventure. A Sonic adventure! The Sonic series can get enjoyably cheesy at times, especially in Sonic Heroes. I wonder what's more cheesy, Sonic Heroes or the first Resident Evil game? Probably the first Resident Evil game. Stop it! Don't open that door! That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich. Yes, you're right. Jill, you're terrible demons. Ouch! Oh, you've got to love that dialogue. Got here other games for that I'll be playing on my PlayStation 5. Alright. Dear Steve Bloom, please narrate my life. I never heard those two games being pitted against each other, but there you go. Yeah, I didn't expect to do that tonight either, but there you go, that's what happens. I've got here the Return to Arkham editions of Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. I know a lot of people are not really fond of these versions, mainly because of graphical comparisons, and people prefer the original versions. But if you want a means to play these classic games on the PlayStation 4 upwards, then you can't get any worse than this, I guess. Not to mention, here's a fun fact, I dedicated time to beating both these games on hard mode. Worth it!
Did you beat Resident Evil 9?
I've yet to. One of the burdens of being me, it's like, there's so many things I wish I could just get on with, but I don't end up finding out. I find I'm so busy with other things. Oh man, I wish I could keep up with everything at once. I wish I could do that. I will get around to it. I intend to. Believe me, I intend to. Also got physical editions of two current favorites of mine. Clair Obscura Expedition 33. I mean, I'll admit I purchased it digitally, but given what Sony's been doing, I've got myself a physical collection, so if the digital version gets taken down, I still got the save data and still got the disc. Tomorrow Comes. Come on, they must have been inspired by Victor Hugo with that line, especially with like Les Miserables. More likely in the musical version, more precisely. Tomorrow comes! Alright, we've got someone joining us. Let's see. Evil Alien Bug. That's nice art. Thank you, mate. Thank you. I make it look good. Thank you very much. Thank you for your compliment. Batman Scowl Face makes me think of Angry Video Game. Now that you mentioned that, I remember Angry Video Game Nerd reviewed all the retro Batman games, and he did it in a Batman cowl. Pretty funny stuff. I have here a physical copy. Again, I purchased this digitally, but again, given what somebody's going through, I purchased the physical copy to preserve the memories. My current favorite video game of all time, I will admit, is A Plague Tale Requiem. This is just such a cinematic experience. I mean, the first game, pretty good, but had its flaws, and especially with the AI and how certain story beats occurred, but otherwise it's a good game. But Plague Tale Requiem, it cranks everything up to 11. Like, you are not ready. This is one of the most depressing games I've ever played, and it's worth it. I made a whole series on it on my channel. You can check it out if you want. A bit of a dodgy the way I made it, but hey-oh, it's there.
Give us a summation of Ice Cube's acting in War of the Worlds in a single gesture. Am I really doing this? Cowabunga. James Rolfe is a legend.
Also here, I've got managed to get myself 4K Ultra edition of The Blues Brothers, brilliant comedy movie. I got myself these other discs: The Dark Knight, the greatest superhero movie ever made; Schindler's List; 12 Angry Men; Godzilla -1; Lawrence of Arabia; and Ben-Hur. So all these classics. Oh yeah, there's two others I forgot to show. There you go. Also got Passion of the Christ and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish in 4K Ultra HD. I've got all these brilliant movies. I keep them on my shelf, and I've got all these to admire and to look at and just have a standard for like the best of the best. That's the kind of thing I dedicate this channel to. Interacting with culture and whatnot, and recommend to people some truly spectacular great stories. I mean, people on YouTube have covered a variety of other things. But there's certain sort of branched out to look into, and I've gathered a niche audience that thinks likewise. Just 100% of the new RoboCop game. Ever tried it? I haven't. I forgot there was a RoboCop game. Isn't there 2 RoboCop games? I mean, there's been several, but there's been 2. Am I correct in saying that there's been 2 first-person shooter modern renditions of classic RoboCop on like PlayStation and Steam. Would I be correct in saying that? How would a conversation with Mabel Pines and Harley Quinn go? Christmas Last Wish. Excellent movie, an absolutely amazing movie. How would a conversation between Mabel Pines and Harley Quinn go? It would be quite interesting, yeah. Now that I think about it, they kind of got a similar vocal pitch, don't they? RoboCop was a playable character in Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, alongside Terminator. Rogue City is what I mean. Yeah, Rogue City. Yeah. I haven't played it yet, but I'm glad to hear you 100%ed it, bringing law enforcement and whatnot. A conversation between Mabel Pines and Harley Quinn. Mabel Pines would like flower Harley Quinn with certain stuff, and Mabel Pines would I suppose it depends on the context. Would Mabel actually be aware of Harley Quinn's criminal shenanigans or not? I mean, either way, she'd probably open up with like I mean, they'd probably get along well with each other to an extent, I guess. To a surprising extent. Right. So now that I've covered what I wanted to talk about, yeah, I'm just gonna end the live stream fairly soon. If anyone wants to say anything, feel free to say now or forever hold your coconuts, I guess. Just catching up with a few things. I suppose if there is anything else that I'll say on my end, truly it is the most accurate rendition of Detroit in the last 20 years. There's a fact. Oh yeah, I already showed off that off. Alright. Might as well end with putting this away. Keep that. Right. Give us Antonio Banderas' Gandalf. Antonio Banderas' Gandalf. That would be amazing. I am a servant of the sacred fire. By the flame of Anor. Dark fire will not avail you. Oh, that would be awesome. Flame of Uldum! Go back to the shadow. That would be amazing. You shall not pass! Fly, you fools. Something like that. That would be awesome. See you, Scott's Thinker. Good to see you're alive. Yeah. Sounds like Hanzo. Hanzo from Overwatch, yeah. Man alive. Alright, that'll be all. I've got things to get on with, so happy to catch up with you all. I did intend to talk about Coyote vs. Acme and the David film, and I managed to do just that. There is one video I'm working long-term on right now, but we'll get to that when we get to that. In the meantime, Scott's Thinker signing out. Don't forget to share with people on the channel and whatnot. And thank you all so much for watching. Have a good night.